Hello, welcome in. Elizabeth, True to It Connections. Thank you all. Hit the like, hype this video for me. All of you that have subscribed. And if you're new, do subscribe. Check out my lives Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let's get right into this reading. We have a lot to focus on this week with upcoming holidays and gratitude, an attitude of gratitude. So this reading is about unlocking your year-end abundance. Let's tap in to the power of gratitude and open the new doors of possibility. We're going to look at past gratitudes, lessons learned, and future manifestation for this year-end abundance. Group 1, if you would like this Joy of Life Tarot deck, 1. Group 2, we're going to use Fox Tarot. And group 3, stained glass tarot, Rider-Waite style. All right, pick your deck, connect, and let's begin. All right, welcome in group 1, the Joy of Life. Let's look at past gratitudes. Got to look back sometimes so we can move forward and not repeat mistakes. And focus on gratitude to unlock this year-end abundance. 10 of coins, you're feeling like you're not there yet. This is the 10 of pentacles in reverse. The endings have you feeling a total lack of abundance. Now, you've probably been through this in the past. There's been market crashes, job losses, health issues, poor decisions financially, all kinds of things people have stolen from you. A lot of unexpected things in the past. And it was hard to move through it forward. And if you're feeling that again, remember what you learned, and stressing over it did nothing. It's time to get grounded, to understand these endings, and really reinvent yourself. 10s, to me, as a numerologist, are endings and beginnings, but a lot of that butterfly energy, much like they're flying here, where you've reinvented yourself, you're feeling more hopeful. So that's a good lesson to keep in mind. All right, group 1, lessons learned. After all of that, let's see really what we're doing and what we're moving forward with. Probably on this, I'm going to pull an oracle card, what lies beneath. All right, lessons learned. Knight of Swords. Oh, they were harsh. I think you have made some quick decisions, probably because of other people, that didn't necessarily work out well. Maybe you signed contracts on houses, got into a marriage. There's all kinds of things, even a job, an idea, a project, a YouTube channel. And you're like, I just rushed into that, and I'm not sure it's ever going to work. Sometimes you feel stuck. But there is a lot of wisdom in this, and a lot of new information that you can take from lessons you learned about money, about technology, about who you work well with, and most importantly, your own thoughts and positivity and curiosity and continuing to learn. So those are really good lessons from the past. Let's see what may have really been a cold, hard truth for you. A pregnancy issue for some of you, male or female. It can cause good feelings and bad feelings. It does change the situation. So for some of you, there's a pregnancy issue. Let's get one more for others of you where that's not really the vibe, but that would certainly change how you feel moving forward. Some of you, it was a divorce. That definitely changes how you move forward with new relationships, how your financial situation is, and If you're in the midst of this, please do your homework, be intuitive and logical at the same time, have a plan B, and use this time to be an advocate for yourself and really speak your truth. All right, now let's see collectively, group one, how you're going to manifest this. Queen of Pentacles. It's a matter of how you view it and your perspective. Once you become the leader that you are, you realize, okay, I've done this. I've been through it. I can do it again. I know how to lead now. I don't feel panicked about it. And with optimism and with a solid plan. So do your daydreaming, but also have that plan and put it to action. And you'll be in charge. Things will flow more smoothly. You'll be in touch with universal wisdom. And also, there is a sense of fertility in this reading if that is something you want to manifest towards this year-end abundance. For others, full force, if you have ideas and things you're selling, promote it. Let's go for the end of the year. Be an advocate for the things that you love, that you want to promote, and that will help you get some security as we wrap up the end of the year. A very interesting reading. I hope you appreciated it. Let's go to two. All right, group two, we are using Fox Tarot to unlock your year-end abundance. Let's take a look at it. And we're going to do this through past gratitudes, significant moments, experiences that you can be grateful for, the things that, teach us a lot. This wisdom we learn every step of the way. Card two is going to focus on that lesson. And then three, what really is coming in for this year-end abundance that I wish for all of us. All right, so let's look at some past energy. And this popped out here. Eight of Wands. Pisces energy is in this card. This is fire energy. I love it. It's passion moving you forward through some emotional times, I will say. And interestingly, this week, the Saturn retrograde ends and Saturn begins to go into Aries. So I think on the daily, you're going to start to feel more energetic, more passionate about the things you're doing, tackling, and being more optimistic. Also, season starting, where you're feeling good about the path you're on and what the year-end abundance is and what it means for you. I think it's a good call. And for many of you, you might be doing some community service, being that advocate, volunteering at this time, and that's beautiful. And I get a strong vibe too. Many of you are helping your family, trying to bring passion to these holiday times and seasons. And it's good. It's good. You're very in touch with your everyday passion and not being as emotional, more creative, less emotional. And that is something you can be grateful for. You're a very hard, consistent person, and that will pay off. And really just never giving up as well is part of that. Now let's see what our spirit guides for ours together. I want you to really focus on for these lessons and moving forward. All right. 10 of Wands in reverse. Well, you're still carrying a lot of weight and burdens. And now at this point, the daily grind is really starting to weigh you down. Again, this is a time not to give up on that dream. You're just about to achieve it. And a lot of you, this again has to do with your emotions, but you're ready to release these burdens and drop some of this weight. Figure out what you can do around the home, family, tapping into ancestral energy to understand the lessons that you've learned, what you can be grateful for, but what you need to put down and release. And that will help you feel more grounded. It'll help your foundation. And therefore, it helps your family. It helps a lot. So don't take on every last responsibility and burden and think that really helps you and the family. You got to strike a balance. All right. Now let's see what abundance is coming in. But you really have a lot of passion. I think prioritizing this will help the year end. And just put some of these things to bed. There's some endings there, and it's okay. And here we have the Black Moon, Queen of Coins. So we have come out of this dark new moon, and this is the time to embrace that a new day is dawning for real. Your confidence should come back. This has been strong in the readings, the Queen of Pentacles. And as long as you stay in charge and grounded, you know intuitively and logically that abundance is going to flow. Again, it's trusting in universal wisdom and God, knowing that your spirit guides, your angels have your back. And for some of you, there is these fertile ideas, this passion, fertility for some of you. That's amazing. Strong earth energy there. Hard workers in this group for sure. I also want to add about the Queen of Pentacles. Guys, you're really resourceful. So again, I think you understand what you have to put down and how you're going to reinvent yourself. Much like that butterfly energy talked about with group 1, it's here. You have a huge heart. You're a healer, a writer. Some of you painters, artists, ministers, psychologists, or you may be feeling this for someone around you if you're cross-watching, you know what I mean? But this really is a time to nourish yourself, again, to be generous and charitable, and just slow down a little bit because you're really aspiring to obtain a lot at the end of the year, and you may feel disconnected. You may feel like it's not happening. But again, just about to hit that goal. So don't give up. Don't give up on your dream right now. You're just about to hit that goal. And I know you enjoy creating an environment that is practical and beautiful. And this is a great time to do that. You're a super good listener and a great friend. And people are so grateful to have you. And I know you're grateful to have them. And that is going to bring in so much abundance during the holidays, which obviously can be hard for some people. And you do value how good you are being alone. You have a lot of peace with yourself after a little bit of tweaking some of your daily life and what means the most to you, then has good ripple effects for everyone around you and your foundation. Okay, do hope that makes sense. I want to see, as I did with group 1, a little what's underneath this burden here. What lies underneath some of this, just to give you a clue how to move forward. Keeping a secret. So there could be something, a secret that you need to just, put away in the vault or share it with somebody you can trust. It's a burden, again, that's not yours to carry. And for others of you, you do want to move on to something new and you're not talking about it yet. And you're really passionate about it and it looks good. So I do think it's time to reveal what the secret is. And I'd love to know in the comments if you're ready to tell. All right. Interesting group too. I hope it does help. Thank you so much. Let's look at 3. Come on, let's do it together. All right. Hello, group 3. Again, we're looking at unlocking your year-end abundance. So we're going to look at past gratitudes, what we learned from that, what truly was the lesson and how to manifest the abundance moving forward. Stained glass tarot, let's go, guys. Lovers in reverse, strong Gemini energies. So many of you have been through a lot this year regarding your relationship and those endings and how you want to end the year with that. And this can be hard to be in that situation with love and partnerships during holidays. So I feel for you. And that those of you who are alone, like me, it's hard for us. So try to strike a balance within yourself. If you are single, be willing to be open to at least being more social, get out, don't over isolate yourself during the holidays. Just at least be around some people you do feel comfortable with and trust. Just put yourself out there a little bit. Those of you who have been through some breakups, if you're feeling fixated, if you're feeling obsessed with this situation, understand that there's some emotional balance that you need to bring in. And how do you do that? Easier said than done. It's easier to say, just, change your perspective, but willpower, really good willpower, I do believe is how it's done. And people, including mostly yourself, will respect yourself for how at peace you can be. Now, I have major arcana cards for you guys. This is the Star in reverse. So, you're giving up on your dreams. And I don't want that for you at all. And I don't want you to also possibly obsess about a situation that is not good for you. Is it a pipe dream? Is it really something you can just bring it in, give it up to God and know it's going to work? Or is it a pipe dream? It could be a relationship, a partnership, a friendship, an idea. It could be, again, like, say, you're working on a book and that's a great idea, but you haven't put the plan in place. We have to bring a lot of logic to what we want to manifest, a lot of action to these dreams. So I would definitely bring some balance to this outcome from the past. Let's learn some lessons and how to move forward, and be careful what you wish for, because you're usually going to get it, is a true statement. And also let's talk about, we've just moved into Aquarius season. I mean, Sag season, which is about hope and optimism. So again, don't give up on your dream. This is Aquarian energy headed towards the end of the year here. So don't give up. Now, on yourself and your dreams, maybe the relationship, but if it's over, really work on the healing journey, and it's something that never ends, especially if this was really a lot of loss and grief. My heart goes out to you, but with all of that on that journey, there's so much wisdom. Let me see what lies underneath this. So for some of you, this past lessons, you or someone around you, things got complicated with this. So I'm just going to put it up there so that we don't talk about it too much. You get the vibe. I've been there. I lost someone to alcohol. And it probably was a pipe dream to think that it would have ever worked out. But this is divine timing. So do keep that in mind. Everything happens for a reason. Just put some logic to it. Be careful what you wish for, you guys, as the year ends. Be coming from a place of gratitude and a high vibe. I do mean that for all the groups. Now, here we have the Knight of Wands. I think many of you are expecting things to change for this night to come running in and everything to feel better. And this never happened. And actually, it's like, again, is that really going to happen, or is this a pipe dream? You know, very much fire, Aries energy. Again, this week, Saturn comes out of retrograde, out of the water energy, and moves into Aries. So this is about balancing yourself, balancing the relationship, being really grateful and understanding these lessons that you've learned so that you can bring in this abundance. And it may happen faster than you think. You know, there's two different energies with this card. So let me talk about that a second. You know, with really all of these cards in reverse, you may be feeling you just don't have the enthusiasm anymore to really make these ventures, the healing journey, the new ideas happen. You're just like, I don't know. I think it was a bit of a pipe dream, but it's not time to rush into quitting. And it's not time either to rush into new relationships or anything. I think it's a really good time to bring a lot of balance to yourself so you can move forward here at the year end and bring in the things you really want. Don't be overly confident in some of these situations or hasty. And there's a vibe of don't be a daredevil right now because of how things have changed. You know, just be cautious a little bit of your actions and even how you're spending your money at the year end. And for some of you, you know, this is about bringing healing to some of these relationships, and that may come as a surprise. So hopefully there's a good sense of recovery in this message, group 3. And so I'll leave you with that. I do hope this helps. It's an honor to read for each and every one of you. I send you so much love and gratitude for your support every day. Thank you.